Hello everyone, my name is Logan Wyrick and this is a pitch for my video game called Traps. Traps is a 3D over-the-shoulder maze escape game where the player must find all of the traps in order to beat the level. In the game, the player is capable of normal movement. This means they can walk in any direction, jump, or crouch. There will also be movable objects throughout the maze. This means the player can pick them up, stack them on top of each other, or even throw them to different spots depending on the situation. The player will also be equipped with a weapon that can be used to destroy other objects. The ones that are destroyable are unable to be moved, so destroying them would be the only way to get around them. The first goal of the player is what I like to call search and destroy. The player will go throughout the maze searching for the different traps. There will be some traps that are hidden and some traps will be right out in the open. Once they find the trap, they need to destroy it. And the only way to destroy the trap is to be killed by it. Once the player is killed by a trap, they will respawn at the beginning of the level, and when they return to the trap that killed them, it will be gone. The player must do this for all the traps throughout the level, and then they can exit to proceed to the next level. The player can find the exit before they find all of the traps, but the button will not work until all of the traps have been found and destroyed. In later levels of the game, there will be a time limit introduced, so the player has less time to find all the traps, but at the beginning of the game, there will be no time limit. Most games that have traps in them now require the player to avoid the traps, while in my game, the player needs to walk into every single trap in order to progress throughout the level. So my game is similar, but also the complete opposite to those styles of games. Finally, the main risk and challenge that I could find in creating my game is just to create the right difficulty level. It'd be very easy to just make all of the traps very obvious, or make all of the traps too hard to find, or the time limit could be way too high or way too low. I just think I need to find a happy medium that can be used so players can be introduced to an easier style, but then once they get the hang of it, the difficulty can be added later. And that's my pitch for Traps. Thanks for listening.